Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. It is finally here, guys. Megadeth's version of Ride the Lightning. Of course, Metallica's Ride the Lightning is here. It's the bonus track off their final studio album. Of course, they're retiring soon, final tour, all that stuff. And when they were teasing this album, there was a bonus track. We were like, wait a minute, what's happening here? And then it was confirmed. Everyone was theorizing it's Ride the Lightning, and it's official. And when Dave talked about it, it made sense why he was doing it. I'm shocked, not so much at all of that, in terms of like why he's doing and everything and doing a Metallica song. Like, I understand the reasoning. I'm shocked at the song choice, because I would have expected if he was going to do this, he would have done something from Kill 'Em All, right? Like Jump in the Fire, which I believe Jump in the Fire riff-wise or something, like the concept around that song, concept-wise, was the first thing he ever introduced to Lars and James. So I would have thought maybe Jump in the Fire or Phantom Lord, which he actually performed live at some point, 2013, 2014, something, with Jason Newsted, who was a bass player in Metallica. So you would have thought maybe one of those tracks, but no, it's Ride the Lightning. So interesting. So I'm not going to hide it here. I am covering it up, but I do have a signed picture of Metallica. I didn't get it signed personally, but they are my favorite band of all time, Metallica. And there's this whole notion that I have a bias against Megadeth, and I have admitted I used to have a bias because I was an idiot when I was younger. I was stupid and basically ignoring this damn good band, because they are good. Megadeth is good. I just have some issues sometimes with some of their records, as I do with Metallica too. And I'm not the biggest fan of Dave's vocals, but for the most part, it works for their music, right? And he finds a way to make it work. I'm just always been a thing for me. But, you know, regardless of all that, I'm still going to be called biased and all this shit in this video. It's going to happen. So, anyways, let's dive in. Ride the Lightning, Megadeth version. We're going to dive in and check this out. Now, I'll be pausing at times probably to give my commentary. It's going to be hard not to compare it to the original Metallica version. So I'll try my best just to give my opinion without trying to compare. But unfortunately, it's pretty much impossible. But, okay, let's do it. Let's do this thing. That riff sounds good there.
Guilty as charged, but damn it, it ain't right. There's someone else controlling me. Death in the air, strapped in the electric chair. This can't be happening to me. Who made you got to say? I'll take your life from you. Flash before my eyes. Now it's time to die.
Vocal sounds pretty solid, I gotta say on this. Okay. I will have to say, we'll go back a few seconds here. I will say, it sounds pretty damn good. Like, the guitar tone, can't even talk. It's like 7:30 in the morning. Sorry, guys. Still trying to wake up. Guitar tone, still pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Dave's vocals, like, I like he's going in the higher register for this, and it makes sense, obviously, because James is really high in his fucking register singing this song, but I like how Dave's going up higher in his register, vocal-wise, range-wise. Yeah, and it sounds like Megadeth. Like, if there was never a Metallica song called Ride the Lightning and never existed, never happened, and then Dave wrote this song for this final album, it would feel like it fits in terms of the other songs I've heard off the album so far. So, yeah, okay.
Wait for the sign to flick the switch of death. It's the beginning of the end. Sweat chilling cold as I watch death unfold. Consciousness, my only friend. My fingers twitch with fear. What am I doing here?
I like the slight differences he's making vocal-wise, like how he's pronouncing the lines. Ooh. The spider chord.
Someone help me. Oh, please God help me. They're trying to take it all away.
All right, that's good. God, that riff was heavy. That riff was heavy. Now, solo-wise, we're getting close up to it. I wonder what they're going to do with the solos. I don't think they're going to copy Kirk's solos. I think they're going to switch it up. That's my theory. I don't know. Yeah, that's good. Okay, okay. Okay, I wanted to pause before we get to that because okay, so they're doing the solos. I would have thought they wouldn't. I would have thought that maybe Dave and I don't know I don't know the name of the other guitarists in the band. I would have thought they would have switched it up, added their own flair to the solos. Maybe it's coming in the second half here. I don't know, but okay, like it sounded pretty damn good. I was like, as it kept going, I'm like, oh, I'm shocked. I was expecting them to switch the solos up. Like, yeah, okay. I like that. That sounds good. Good shit. Good shit. Ooh. I like that change there. Yeah, that's good.
Someone help me. Please God help me. You're trying to take it all away. I don't want to.
Die.
Time moving slow. The minutes seem like hours. The final curtain call I see. How true is this? Just get it over with. If this is true, just let it be. Wakened by horrid scream. Free from this frightening dream. Flash before my eyes. Now it's time to die. Burning in my brain. I can feel the flame.
That riff sounds good here. Good. Let the drum work there. That's good. Okay. There we have it. Megadeth Ride the Lightning. So, pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Now, I remember Dave when he was talking about this. Like, he was not giving away anything really, but he was saying that they pretty much were very faithful with their cover. Because I guess the question was, okay, they're doing Ride the Lightning. Is it going to sound like Ride the Lightning, or are they like going to take liberties and make changes? And I was expecting more than they actually did. I was expecting the solo work to be changed. The solos, they were not. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if it's because the solos or were like, because I know during the writing process of the songs that Dave worked with Metallica, like he has said, he's claimed that a lot of the solos you're hearing on Kill 'Em All, or like all of them or something, pretty much are versions of what he was doing, but Kirk pretty much just did versions of that. I don't know if that's true. That's what Dave is claiming. I don't know. I'm not being biased and assuming like, oh, Kirk actually wrote all those solos for Kill 'Em All, and Dave is saying something else. Like, I'm not saying that. Like, I don't know who to believe. I don't know who is, and I don't know. Unless someone comes out and finally admits who's a third party who has no bias and can just be honest about, okay, any of that. But anyways, so what if the solos that were on Ride the Lightning were pretty much versions of what Dave was going to do? And so he pretty much did what he was going to do anyways, which is pretty much what Kirk did. I don't know. But regardless of all that, Megadeth did a pretty damn good job with this song. And I'm assuming they're going to perform it live. That's my guess. Because I don't think you do this and don't perform it live. They're going to perform it live. And I wonder how Dave is going to introduce the song when they do perform it live. Because I'm assuming they're going to have to at some point. Because Dave had a very good reason, and we all know. If you're watching this video, you know the history of Dave Mustaine and Metallica, right? And Metallica and Megadeth. You have to know something about that if you're watching this video. So, I wonder how he's going to introduce it. Just wondering how he's going to word it. I don't know. But yeah, this was pretty good. Sound quality, awesome. Dave's vocals, I would say about 90% of it works. There's certain like words and certain lines I think he maybe could have done better. But that's just me. But for the most part, Dave did a pretty good job vocally on here. And yeah, and when the fast-paced shit was kicking in, that second half solo going crazy and stuff, sounded fucking awesome. Sounded really cool. And yeah, Megadeth, yeah. It's unfortunate they're retiring, but I understand. I think Dave Mustaine's ready to hang it up. I think he's tired, obviously. He's been through a lot, and it makes sense that he's wanting to go out on his own terms versus him being forced to stop. And that's probably why he's choosing now to do it. Because if he would just keep pushing, try to do more records, try to keep touring, eventually he's going to be forced to stop versus just stopping and choosing his own path to not continue. Like making the choice to choose not to continue versus like he can't anymore, right? So I think he'd rather stop before he is forced to stop, essentially. He's making the choice. So that's smart on him. So what did you think of Ride the Lightning from Megadeth? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. And yeah, I'll definitely be checking out the full album. Probably not for a reaction, but I'll definitely be checking out the full album, the rest of it, to see how it sounds. But I at least wanted to cover this for the channel here to talk about this this moment in history of metal where we have the guy who was starting out in the band that ended up being this gigantic success, and then things went down. He got fired. He started a rival band, essentially, got his own success, became part of the Big Four, and then on his final album, he chose to cover a song from that band in a way to kind of honor and tribute his time with them in his own way. There's a lot of bad blood between all of that, but I appreciate and respect the fact that Dave Mustaine did this, because he could have easily not have done this. He could have easily just stuck with, I'm just going to focus on the final album of my band, and that's it. I'm not going to try to put anything else in, but he decided to cover a song from his history with another band, that there's a lot of bad blood and bad history and all that shit. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.